Hello guys, and welcome back to Eagle Love here with more Let's Talk with Friends here with Wazette again. Probably gonna be the only person I talk with unless I find someone else to.
Oh, John.
Wazette, would you like to introduce today's subject?
Yes. Today's subject is Pokemon.
Pokemon. Anyway, we decided to do a subject that both of us were experts on. Not really. I'm like just past the noob level. He's probably no life expert level, right?
Most likely, yeah. I consider myself
Like your
that.
strategy with the Breloom, which is probably the most commonly used.
Yeah, Breloom is basically the annoyance of my two friends. Which basically has a common set that's not the lead seed. It's substitute spore, substitute spore, focus punch, and what's the other thing I'm forgetting about? Seed bomb. Yeah, seed bomb. And basically, if you put him to sleep in this probe sub, if you have a toxic orb with toxic heal, then you'll never die. Basically.
Yeah, it's interesting. And now let's discuss the actual Pokemon game itself and our strategies. What's your favorite Pokemon game?
Probably fire red or leaf green.
Do you have a good reasoning for that?
Yes, because those were the ones I grew up with, and I've always liked the graphics from those ones personally better than Emerald or any other Game Boy Advance
Yeah,
games.
I like those too. I felt like it was just smooth and
Yeah.
it looks good. Now I'd have to say mine would probably be the my actual favorite Pokemon game is the hacked version of Pokemon Chaos Black, but my actual legit favorite game would probably have to be Pokemon Heart Gold, or not Heart Gold, Soul Silver or Gold. Just because I really didn't like the Heart Gold for some reason. I didn't like original. I did like original Silver, but I kind of hate it because of a stupid mistake I made, which is I bought the game used, but I started a new game when the guy had used a glitch and had two Mews, three Mewtwo's, and four Typhlosions,
Oh God.
all in the 90 levels,
Uh.
and I started a new game.
Hmm.
So I'm not just the smartest.
Oh, incredibly.
Yeah, but that was So I hate Silver and Heart Gold. I hate because I can't play through it again. But like I love Soul Silver. I love because I feel like they didn't put enough work into the area where you catch Ho-Oh. But in when you catch Lugia, like in Soul Silver, it's just so beautiful.
Yeah, so that's like really good graphics with the waterfalls and the Camino girls dancing everywhere. Yeah, really
It's
nice.
like they didn't even care about Ho-Oh.
Yeah, so it's like, hey, here's a tower. He's gonna be at the top of it, like every other legendary in every game.
Yeah, and then Lugia gets this amazing waterfall, glistening sparkles, hard cave to get to him, and he floats. He just like flies down. It's like, yeah, fight me.
Yeah, epic.
So what else can we talk about Pokemon? My audio may have gotten a little quiet there, and I apologize.
EVs, IVs, strategies, all different types of Pokemon, all the type combinations, all the different strategies.
How about you start that up?
Okay, so there are over like 500, 600, or 600 different types of Pokemon that you all probably couldn't remember at all. So, there are basically the wall Pokemon, the
Now,
stall with
actually,
toxic and lefties
there's a
and all
lot
that
of
stuff.
Pokemon that just bug me, you know?
Ah,
Like, it's a pun. Get a bug Pokemon that just bug you. And,
yeah.
I think my favorite thing would, I actually had this discussion with a friend the other day. Not a friend. Yeah, he's kind of a friend. But anyways, this
Acquaintance.
acquaintance. No, he's just at the friend level. But this person I know, how Espeon is Eevee's best evolution.
Huh.
And I'm like, that's his opinion, so I can respect that. But in my opinion, I love Umbreon himself.
Uh,
He complains about how Umbreon only has defense,
uh,
and how this is he's complaining about how there's so many Pokemon that are completely useless. I'm like, no, every Pokemon has a strategy to use to it. You just need to use it strategically. Like if they have only high defense, they're a wall. They could be used as a wall.
yeah.
And if they have a high attack, well then just use them as a tank.
Yeah, well, like even with the use of the Inviolate, that made like so many useless Pokemon like so much better, and actually had tiers for them.
Yeah.
Like Dusclops is now like 10 times better than Dusknoir just because of the Inviolate, and Chansey is like incredible now with that incredible special defense.
Yeah, now, and even if you want to take the new strategic way of a Pokemon, it's where you have that one Pokemon in your party you never fight with, but you have it there to at a pretty high, decent level, so it will survive long enough for you to revive and heal a couple of your Pokemon back. When you're in the Elite Four or in a gym, you just can't beat. That's a way that weak Pokemon can be used, but it's more of the noob-like way.
Yeah, like I usually do that with like HM slaves though that I don't really care about.
HM now the thing I hate is everyone uses Beerabel or as
Bidoof.
No, Mirabel. It's evolution form.
Uh-huh.
They use him as an HM slave, but he's actually a really good Pokemon.
Yeah.
Like every walkthrough I've watched of Pokemon Diamond, he was an HM slave.
Mhm.
Not once did someone use him actually consider using him as a fighter.
Yeah, well, he's like normal water type, and people seem to like mislook that, and he has a really good ability too that like doubles all of his stat changes. So if you somehow manage to get a sword stance up for like +2, that will become +4, and you can just like waterfall and aqua jet and kill a bunch of stuff.
Not, and he also he can learn so many attacks. Just looking at his moves list, he's got like he like he said he's an HM slave. He learns a lot of HMs. He can learn like and since he's water normal, he can learn strength, rock smash, surf, waterfall, all that. He can also learn stuff like superpower and like mag punch, mega ball, all that stuff. Actually, no, I don't think he can learn. Can normal types learn fighting type moves?
Yeah, I think they can.
I don't know. I know a Pikachu can learn
Dynamic punch.
yeah. So it's pretty interesting what types of Pokemon can learn moves. Like Rhydon can learn surf.
Yeah, and so can Nidoking, which is kind of funny because they're
Yeah.
weak to it.
Yeah, I know. And then there's the lightning rod ability,
Yeah.
which is very good in double battles. For any of you who don't know what that is, it's basically I think it's on Rhydons, right?
Yeah.
Maybe Rhyhorns. It's basically where lightning rod ability is where any electric type move used offensively hits that Pokemon.
Yep.
It's pretty good because he's rock type, so it's not really effective on him.
Yeah, that could be used great if your partner happens to be flying type or water type or like 4 times weak to electric. And if you bring in a Rhyhorn or whatever Pokemon has a lightning ability, like, or if you have protect just on that flying or water Pokemon, then that will really protect.
Yeah, that move's not too bad. I mean, it's overused a lot, but if you there's one move I forget its name, but it actually breaks protect and hits the opponent.
Feint attack.
There you go.
Yeah.
And it's pretty interesting. Good for those who want to like break the protect.
Yeah.
Now, my funniest thing is I don't know the name of this YouTube channel. This not the YouTube channel, this YouTube video. I may find it and put a link in the description. But there's this video where some dude used a level 5 Bulbasaur to beat a level 70 Dialga. I'm pretty sure that's you who showed me it.
I think my friend John showed me it, the one who refuses to talk.
Yeah, it's a really interesting video because it just shows you how strategy works in this game.
Yeah, and how overpowered Leech Seed is.
Yeah, very.
Uh-huh.
Like if you actually tried, you could probably use a Magikarp to take down. You probably use a level 20 Magikarp that's not evolved to take down level 100 something, depending.
Depending, yes, that will be very dependable.
Now, see,
that will be very dependable in the situation.
My friend actually found the right way to use Magikarp, which I don't think anyone else has noticed. But you take the Magikarp and you put in a suit of metal armor, and you walk around, you grab by his tail, and you just beat people with it.
Oh, that would be epic.
Yeah, that's how you fight with a Magikarp. Did you not know that?
No, I did not know that. That's a fun fact of the day.
Yeah, that's how you fight with Magikarps. Just like Caterpie, just like a Metapod, you use Harden like 300 times. The thing is, the trainers and the trainer NPCs haven't been programmed to do this, but after you use Harden until its fullest defense, you pick it up and you just chuck it at the opponent's Pokemon. It's like a takedown with times 30 attack.
Yeah, its boomerang comes right back at you too, which is a really good advantage.
Yeah. But then when you evolve into the Butterfree, if you try that, the Butterfree is too brittle and will just break apart.
Yeah,
But that's why Butterfree learns confusion.
And if you harden you too much, then it'll just lose its wings and be like fall to the ground like a rock and won't be able to do anything.
Yeah. So basically, the Pokemon can learn Harden or is completely useless. You just get strong defense in some way and beat down the other person with it. That's how you play Pokemon.
Of course.
Pokemon also seems like slavery.
Oh yes, definitely. Like in Pokemon Black and White, I think you get a Pokemon as a birthday present.
Oh yeah, you do.
Yeah.
That's how you start off. There was this one child in Pokemon Diamond. I forget exactly where he is. But he says, my dad loves me so much. He gave me a Magikarp for my birthday, or he just gave me a Magikarp or something. It's like, bad news, kid. Your dad hates you.
Yeah, I think that's right on the north. That's the route just north of Jubilife City, right?
Yeah, I think so. The kid's like, yeah, my dad gave me a Magikarp. It's like slavery. Your dad took a Pokemon and just gave it to you.
This might actually be the longest video we've ever had.
Because we both understand it.
Yeah.
And we can, There's good and the bad, and actually, I find all Pokemon good strategically, like I said.
Yeah, Reuniclus is like a really good wall too with Wonder Garden, and so is Clefairy.
Yeah,
and Clefable. I feel like some people just don't know they exist. If you get enough stored powers off with Calm Minds or Cosmic Powers and Moonlight and Toxic, and if you add a Life Orb in there and you basically, if you set up stored powers and calm minds and cosmic powers and add a life orb with magic guard, it can't be killed. That's basically it.
Yep. So, what else can we talk about? The Pokemon games in general. I feel like, some people say it gets stale with the same thing every time where you battle 8 gyms and you take down the evil team to stop them from capturing Pokemon for their evil uses. I think the main thing you should focus on is the change of the Pokemon itself. Like the change of the way they look, their types, their battles, their moves, how they can affect. Like Victini, what's that one move he has?
V-Create.
No, the one that kills it.
What?
The one that kills Victini, like completely kills it.
Final Gambit.
Final Gambit, that's it.
Of course.
Final Gambit. So here's a little discussion. Is my friend John, once again, who refuses to talk, was in a battle with my friend Noah here, and he was using his Breloom, which is psychic, which is grass fighting. My friend John had a level 100 Victini, which is fire psychic. So basically, he had ×4 against this Breloom, and he used his Final Gambit when his Victini was at full health.
That was very unintelligent of him, I might add, on his part. I don't know why he did that.
Basically, what we're saying is, if you don't know what a move does, don't use it.